My Gavanan Melonin, and well met indeed. I'm Khazad-dûm, and welcome back to Middle-earth as we continue on as Khazad-dûm. Last time, we wrote an introduction, which I was quite pleased with, actually, about the terrible aid we didn't receive from the elves. I was quite pleased to weave into the narrative about Celeborn disliking the dwarves because of the events of Sarnathrad and the sacking of Menegroth, because of course Celeborn came from Doriath and would have been first-hand witness to both of those events, most likely. Maybe not the assault on Sarnathrad, or the battle at Sarnathrad, sorry, but where the dwarves were killed, if you're unfamiliar with that part of the lore. So the dwarves destroyed Menegroth in a great sacking as retribution for some of the dwarves being killed, because of the Nauglamir and the infusing of a Silmaril into the Nauglamir. It's this whole thing, and it's the cause of Dwarven and Elven distrust. It's the founding point where they hate each other. And Celeborn was present for both of those events. So that's why I thought I'd weave that in. But today we're going for Zagh. Here is Lord Oin. He has an army of our low-tier troops, but unfortunately low-tier Dwarven troops are more than good enough to counter low-tier Snagger crap. So he's going to win with ease. We shall be there to witness it. Captain Zogrum is giving us... He's roaming around this area trying to give us jip because of Kaloniak, obviously just over there. But our faction lord is in one of these towns, I believe. Yes, sitting in there is High Lord Balin. So for now, we just need to decide how best we're going to destroy those. Oh, look, we can have a different governor for each one. That's good. What's your name, sir? Floy. Floy, you're taking Silvertine. And Gurn, you're taking Khazad-dûm. Gurn, what kind of a name is Gurn? Come on, man. We've got plenty of money. We've got plenty of buildings being built. We have plenty of successes under our belt already. And now comes the defeat of Zagh. So let's hit Gazdash, he'll bugger off. Zagnash, he'll bugger off. Oh no, Zagnash feels like he has the balls to stand and fight us. Oh, Flame Wranglers. I have never in my entire life, and I mean that, I'm going that bold with that statement, I have never fought against Flame Wranglers. And they are such a fun unit. They play around with a feature in Medieval 2 that you rarely actually get to see, and I think they're damned enjoyable to play with. But I never get to play against them, so this will be interesting to see how they do. We have Dwarven Siege. I am recording this because I'm away next week. I'm pre-recording videos, and I've just come off the back of recording 2 Warhammer videos back to back, and the absolute storming takeaway from those was how insanely powerful organ guns are. And so now playing as the dwarves, my initial reaction then was just like, right, let's get our siege set up. But of course, we have, whilst we do have good siege, we don't have anything on Warhammer Siege, sadly. Warhammer Siege is so fun. So fun. Right, our enemy is going to go and stand on that hill, or my name's not Khazad-dûm. So we're going to have to, unfortunately, walk up that hill, I think. And we will take our siege to do it. And then everyone else can just walk behind, and we'll worry about positioning and whatnot when we get there.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
But there's no way they're going to just sit over there. Sit in the bottom of the valley. Or are they going to try and push towards us? They're pulling back. They're repositioning. I think we might have to take to this ridge here. Right. Defensive units. You form the first team. Come and stand around about there. Ranged units. You form the second team. Just come and stand behind them. We just want the siege to start walking up the hills. It doesn't really matter where the siege goes for now. But it'd be interesting to see where they are going to head. I would adamant they were going to take that hill, but it looks like they're going to try and pull up here. It's a race to the top of a hill. I tell you what we can do then is take you off of mortar shot, and we don't need the hills to beat them. They're pathetic. They're rubbish. They're awful. We don't need that by advantage. So if we just set our siege up and catch their straggling siege, we can kill the Flame Wranglers before they ever get a shot off. Which is disappointing, because I've just said we never get to fight against Flame Wranglers, and then in an absolutely wonderful, genius tactical move, I've destroyed their siege before it's ever a problem. And there we are, indeed, their siege is now dead. Hit the Ballister Crews as well, let's get them out. Catapults firing just their stones are fantastic at destroying enemy siege. Although ballista crews tend to be a bit better, actually. Right, all of you, sprint. Sprint, 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 sprint. Nicely done, nicely done, nicely done. Okay, right, let's change our focus up then. So we'll swap to Grape Shot. You can go for those Snagger Archers. You swap to Grape Shot. Go for those Goblin Archers. Any threat from the reinforcements we need to worry about? No, not really. Ballista Crew, you might as well just keep taking out their Ballista Crew. And Dwarven Line then. Let's zoom in a bit, see what we're up against. Yeah, Dwarven Line, move yourselves forward and sprint into position. Generals can come behind. Archers can move forward. I don't know if the Grape Shot's doing all that much, but... Oh, goodness. Come on, Ballista Crews, take out their Ballista! Change of tactics. Mortar shots aren't particularly accurate, but they do. I just think they're better than Grape Shot, I have to confess.
Our men are winning the battle.
This is
over. If we
over.
continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Rush those that aren't fighting into the enemy lines. You guys keep sprinting down there. Move down here, please. Our archers are giving them what for? Siege, you'll now just be killing us if we leave you to fight, so just target the enemy
Good
siege.
tidings. The enemy general lies. Only half the enemy force remains.
The only problem with the mortar, as you are now witnessing, is it's woefully inaccurate. And that always gives you problems. You can all just fire at will. It's over now. I don't know what actually is still...
The enemy army flees the
Oh,
field.
Jesus. No.
Cut the cowards. The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
It's
It is
over.
a clear
116, and how many of those did we kill ourselves? Oh, goodness gracious. 1732? Oh, dear. Just 116, and 49 of those were our own casualties. Killing our own. Well, whoops springs to mind. It is what it is. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. And you can't wipe out an entire race without killing a few of your own. Par for the course, par for the course. I shall execute them all, thank you very much. Now, something in a change to the narrative. In the live stream on Saturday, I said... Oh, we could assault straight away, couldn't we, actually? Should we do that? Let's just see what they've got first. Nah, let's just go for it. Chieftain Agorog. Yes. We have the siege. 4,000! That's insane. Absolutely ridiculous.
The time's come, lads. To battle.
Yeah, so in a change to the narrative, I mentioned on the live stream that I was going to record all Khazad-dûm for the next 2 weeks. Sorry, I still should have got a glass of water. I haven't done that. This is now my third recording today, and I still haven't got a glass of water. Stupid. Anyway, the point I'm making, there will be a Khazad-dûm episode on Saturday in place of the live stream that would have been on Saturday. It won't be an hour and a half long. It will be a normal episode, 30 minutes or so. And then next week I will do Ardenaim, but in order... I may not do an overview intro for the Ardenaim next week. I'm not... I don't think I will do that at the moment. I might do. There's still plenty of time yet. But I'm undecided on that. Because of how I need to pre-record them and where that fits in around my days and stuff. It'll all depend on that, whether or not I can do an intro for it. But for the meantime, there will be 2 more Khazad-dûm videos this week. This one and another one, which will come up on Saturday. And then next week there'll be 2 Ardenaim videos. Right, let's just start the battle then. Bring down the gate. Welcome to the fortress, or the gorge, of Zagh. You may recognise Zagh because it is a re-skinned and re-specced and retooled Goblin Town. But you'll note it no longer has the side entrances that Goblin Town used to have. They've been blocked up. But otherwise, it is based on Goblin Town. A large chamber where the goblins make their home. Are we actually being shot by those towers? I think we might be, you know. You take out that tower. You take out that tower. You guys keep hitting the gate. Speed her up.
The gates are down.
I'm not actually sure we need bother take out the towers now that I think about it. No, don't. Because the enemy has completely abandoned the gate, so we can even move our siege in and use it in the fight. So let's send in the melee line. Melee! Get inside that fortress. Burn it to the ground. Archers, let's move you up. General, let's move you up. And Siege, let's move you up. And let's speed her up. In we go, chaps. Right, melee line, try and get down to the enemy as quickly as you can. Right, we've made it through, so the towers should... Oh no, we haven't even made it to the gate yet.
We have captured the enemy's walls.
Right, we're in. Now the slogfest and the grind begins.
The battle is very much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast,
this is really annoying.
Victory will be ours.
If they pin us here and just send troop after troop, we would lose a huge advantage. They're going to, aren't they? Right, new plan. Archers pull out of the way of the catapult. Nothing stands taller than the might of the dwarves. You run in. And if you would, assist our melee line, please. You're in a bit of a bad position for it, actually. You're probably going to hit the walls, aren't you? The ballisters have got some good shots in there, though. That's good. Catapults, then. You don't worry. Which one's the furthest one to the right? You don't worry. But yeah, you guys can get involved, because that's a dream. That is an absolute dream. Oh no, we're killing our own. We are killing our own. Our line has pushed them back. So, right, we'll stop there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Do we have anyone that can shield wall? The spear unit, can you shield wall? Yeah, I believe so. Why are you all at the back here, spread out like that? Get into a real shield wall for me. There we are. Manoeuvring, 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 and then go. Force them forward. They are just ramming themselves back into us. I just want to claim the cabin. I just don't... I almost don't care about losses. Just get us out of this crappy little cavernous entryway. Get us to a point where we can actually start hitting the buggers. Go on, keep forcing them out. It's about time. How are you losing to, or not losing to, but how are Goblin Band and Snagger sentries or skirmishers keeping you pinned in place for so bloody long? Oh, brilliant. Now Warg Scouts have moved up to hit us. Ballister Crews, can you target them? Yeah, you can, but you're doing your annoying accuracy problem where you just target the same point over and over. Right, those first ones have broken and run. We can kill off the Warg Scouts now. I was going to try and come from this way, I think. We need to get the siege into the cavern is what we need. How do they just do so poorly. So many units. There's 10 Warg scouts. Just hit them with your swords. Like, I mean, what? How much more direction do you need here, guys? Just do the thing that you came here to do and stop pestering me about it. Now we need to try and get a flank on these goblin infantry.
The battle is very much in our favour.
Where are
If
they
we
going?
remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Where actually are they going? Right, those of you that weren't involved, run out. Run them in. Try and get him to come in as well. Oh, what are they doing? What is going on here? Someone please. What is happening? Why are they pushing down the AI? Why can you never just do what you're expected to do? And why, when we completely flanked and surrounded them, are we then suddenly not able to do that? And now we're stuck in the bloody entranceway again. Oh, for goodness sake. Can you kill the wargs, please? You're more than capable of killing those wargs. I don't want you to stop and fight the crappy goblin infantry. Just push them out the bloody way. Use your weight. Stand in front of them and push backwards with all the force that you have. They should melt away. They should have died in seconds. This shouldn't even be a thing. It's just ridiculous. Oh, the bloody Uruk overseers are giving us gyp now. So our line's getting harassed. We can't get the siege in. Completely surround them and cut off whatever is happening here. Oh, just get them killed, please. Hang on, what? The Warg Riders are the enemy general. He's come in on a suicide charge. And again, we can't kill him, despite how ridiculous the hitbox is on Wargs and how rubbish they are in melee. It's that fella there, I think. The balding gentleman. I don't know, it must be this guy then. Or is there another? Yeah, it's got to be him, because the overseers are all dead. Right, 71 of you. Come and stand here. Come out of the group. Come and stand here and just block them in place. The rest of you, I would like you to move up and form a line. General, you're going to come and stand behind them. Archers, you're going to move into the cavern. And Siege, you're going to move into the cavern as well and stand at the back there. Although Siege, if you could do it with your actual siege equipment, that'd be really handy.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
All right, he's
We
dead.
have sent the cart to hell.
Now you can all come and do what I told you to do. We'll pop our general in the line. Why do they keep leaving a gap? Just stand where you're told. Why is this so difficult? Why do you hate commands so much? Oh, for goodness sake. Right, archers, you're in. You are in. We are finally out of that horrible little gap. We're almost certainly not going to win now. Look at the time. Do the mortars come down? Yes, they do. Now, the destruction can begin. What are we on? 33% of us, 35% of them is a lot of them dead, though. Actually, in here, I think your grape shot is probably far better.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
The camera shake when they loose off their rounds is quite oppressive, isn't it? And there it goes, missing everything. Target their snagger archers with your grape shot. 50% plus 38. I don't think we're going to win. I think time's going to be against us. We have got full volleys from those guys to go, though. Alright, just stand where you are.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
that
we
was
will
awful.
smash the enemy.
Right, move up behind the line then, so that you can actually use your grape shot properly. Surely you're in range now. Yeah, there we are. Do we think the grape shot's actually going to do anything? Here it comes. Wait for it. There's another volley. No, it goes completely over the top of them. I just think grape shot's useless. It'd be interesting to see the breakdown of what gets the kills, grape shot or mortars. 66% of the enemy has now died.
True and steadfast, victory will be ours. Our general lies slain upon the
oh, for goodness sake, Oin. How have you managed that? Oh, did we just kill him? I think there's a very real risk that we just killed our own general. Oh well, Oin's dead. So unlike the other campaigns where we managed to keep our unique lords alive for actually quite some time, this time we've killed them off almost immediately. %78%. The timer ticks down though. Bizarrely, there's a unit all the way over here that we've got to go and kill for some reason. Oin's given his life to claim this dark, dank pit of a hole-infested... I got lost in my train of thought. This horrible crap hole that we're fighting for, which we don't even really want. Kill off those overseers, let's get everything to run away. We've got units running away ourselves.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Can't believe we have units routing. What is this? Is that the unit from the back wall? Oh, nice. They came up. Oh, and they're snagger skirmishers. Of course they are. Oh, and they've all run out. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Tell you what, pick up your siege and just get it out of the way. Archers, you're now going to run into melee and we'll end this. Fighting beside the reclaimers. This battle, despite... I mean, it's disappointing that Oin died, but despite the losses of our generals, the losses of troops didn't really matter because Moria now don't have anything that can threaten us because their next biggest town, Goblin Town, is too far away and Imladris sits between us and it. So they've run out of options. Oh, bugger, that's the timer. No, they're going to get a win on a technicality. Yeah, they are. We can't do that in 2 minutes. We just fight too slowly. Everyone that's alive is fighting, but we just can't move forward quick enough. 95% of the enemy. But no, because we have to kill them to a man, it just doesn't matter. Nah, it's over.
Time makes a useful ally. Today
And it counts as a defeat. Oh, jog on, sons.
But only just.
Oh, and then he healed all of that. Oh, no. 611 kills, Dwarven Catapults. 419 Dwarven Catapults. Oh, my God, it's above. That is so annoying and so soul-destroying. 2,000 of them just survived because that counted as a defeat because we lost to the timer. I thought we'd at least get a draw. That's so annoying. That is unbelievably annoying. That's what's most annoying about that is that I'm recording the second episode of this campaign immediately after this one, and that has just completely taken the wind out of my sails.
Aye.
Lord Floy is now our faction heir.
My king. Aye. Closing in the enemy.
Closing in the enemy.
Alas, I can't go this. Glory and honor.
Aye, sire.
Honor, my lord.
That's so annoying. 2,000 of them somehow just survived. 2,000. Despite them having 5% of their army left. When they had 4,000 to begin with. Which is 200. There were 200 of them alive. And because we lost out on the timer, 1,750 of the bastards have stood up and healed and are carrying on. I am almost lost for words at how irate that has made me. And then who just died? Why did we just get a death noise? What's that for? Oh, Khan stands with Mordor. Lorien under attack. Oh, what a shame. What a terrible shame. Lord Floy.
Aye, Lord.
Oh, you guys don't really need to go down there now. Oh, but I'm going to swap you, aren't I? And they're going to come back.
Move out. We've marched.
Aye, by your will, sire. A proud
And what, you little
victory.
bitch.
We march.
My king. Closing in the enemy. Glory to the king.
Oh, look, Ladris coming and trying to get involved. You can jog on, sons. You can bloody well jog on.
King,
Barlin, lead up with them.
we camp here until morning.
That won't work because we moved him into there. Oh, it did. Oh, brilliant. Nice. Welcome to the family, Groin.
Honor, my lord.
It's growing, really. It's not
My
groin.
king.
The accent separates the sounds, makes it growing. Ooh, Silvertine, huge city. Guard, barracks, archery range. We've got the highest tier of everything else, haven't we? Oh, and we can now actually get all the way up to army barracks, but it needs a great miners' hall. Got the highest in siege. We've got everything we're going to get, actually. But we will need that afterward. You might as well start then going down the armourer line once you're at that point. Nicely done, well done. You are still building roads.
Have a taste of my blade.
Have a taste of my blade.
My king. We march no further today.
We march no further today.
I am a warrior.
Oh wow,
not an
Elrond,
emissary.
Elrahir and Gildor all in one army.
Would if I could, sire.
Don't tempt me! Don't tempt me! Oh, how I would love to kill them there. Lay to rest the family half-elven. One wonderful battle. Although Eladan would live on, but they have two leaders now as well, don't they? So it's even harder to kill him, Ladris, than it was before. I'm not entirely sure how the two-leader thing works. I think they work, in essence, as if you have just two entirely separate family trees, I believe. So Elrond and his line will be even though he is a joint leader with Círdan, they have their own heirs, and their own heirs fill their own positions. I don't know if there's cross-pollination. In that if Círdan dies with no heirs, would Eladan become the then lord on that side? I don't know that that's the way it works. I am absolutely at a loss for words in how irate I am that this army has been allowed to live and how we... But I'm not going to fight it in this episode. I'm going to end this episode here, and then I'm going to pick up from that battle. I won't force you to watch the loading screen. We will start within that battle next time, which will be on Saturday. We're going to fight all of that. So for now, thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope your anger at the orcs is as high as mine is. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episodes. But until then, Navarna den Penemad Melonin. And farewell.